I'm here with David Azizi from the law offices of David Azizi, and today we're going to discuss something in a little more detail than we have in the past. We've kind of grazed over bike accidents and a certain type of bike accident, but a recent article came out and a report came out by the Los Angeles Times stating that over half of the hit-and-run bike accidents in California happen in 5 neighborhoods, and one of those neighborhoods is Long Beach. So, David, when it comes to bicycle accidents that you've seen or you've had cases with, what are the most common types of bicycle accidents in which people get hurt caused by the negligence of someone else?
Yeah, usually the kind of bike accidents I've seen is when people are stopped at either a stoplight or a stop sign, or they're coming out of an alley. And the reason for that is that they're basically not paying attention or accounting for the fact that a bicyclist may be going by. And we've covered this or touched on this a bit before, is that cities have different ordinances. Some cities allow you to ride your bicycle on the sidewalk, and you can go either direction, against traffic or with flow of traffic. So in those particular cities, drivers are kind of like of the mindset, okay, well, I'm just going to roll up, and if I don't see anybody coming within a certain range, I can just go into the sidewalk and then make my turn. And they're accounting for, okay, well, if there's any pedestrians coming, if I don't see it within my vision of like peripheral vision, there must not be any there, so I'll be able to just go through. And so what happens is with the bicyclist, they're going a little bit faster than a pedestrian, and what ends up happening, they pull up in front of this bicyclist, or end up, by the time the bicyclist comes through, they end up hitting the bicyclist, throwing him off. So that's usually the kind of case I've seen. I've had several of them. I give you one example where my client was riding actually on the street, and this taxi driver was going, and he's looking for the place, and he's trying to find the place, and he totally did not pay attention to the fact that my client's on the next to the curb, and he basically made a right turn and hit her, caused her to flip over onto the other side. Luckily, there was no car going by. She got hit. I've seen them where I just actually settled one where the defendant admitted to me after some deposition and some grilling that, yeah, I went to the stop sign, I looked to see if there was anybody coming from my left, and then before getting there, I looked to my right, I looked to my left, and then I turned. And so I asked him, I said, well, you're turning right, correct? He's like, yes. I said, don't you think it's important for you to check on your right-hand side to see if there's anybody coming before you make a right turn? And he's like, and I asked him, don't you usually do that? He said, yes. I said, why don't you do it there? Because there was an accident. What do you want me to tell you? So he admitted it. But those are usually how those accidents happen, and that's one of the #1 ways I've seen it happen, which is drivers kind of assume that, okay, I've already looked to my right, there was nobody there, and they kind of focus on their left, and they look to that direction for a period of time to make sure it's free and clear to go, and then they just kind of start rolling and going to their right and presume that, okay, I'm just going to roll, and if there's anybody there, when I turn my face, I'll see them. But a lot of times, that's too late. You've already hit a bicyclist or a pedestrian and caused injury. So I would say that's probably why a lot of bicycle accidents happen. And I think particularly with regards to Long Beach, I've noticed when I've been to Long Beach, people there ride bikes a lot more than they do here in LA, and I think that's more of a means of transportation for people in Long Beach. So I think that's why there's more bicycle accidents there than in other cities.
Absolutely. And if you have been in a bicycle accident or a motorcycle accident or any type of car or vehicle accident with a pedestrian, please feel free to contact the law offices of David Azizi. You will see the phone number both above and below in the YouTube video. Thank you for your time, David.
All right, thank you.